Hello humans, today I will be covering 8 existing bear species regardless of ranking. Thanks for clicking in. I'm Animalytic, a guy who's bad at speaking and lets bot do the job. If you like this kind of video, please spare me a sub. Now let's get started. Number 8. Brown bear. Brown bear is a large bear species found across North America and Eurasia. Brown bear, also known as the grizzly bear, is its subspecies in North America, and the Kodiak bear being its largest population subspecies. The Kodiak bear is one of the 2 largest bears alive today, with the polar bear being the other. Brown bears weigh between 80 to 600 kilograms. Eurasian brown bears tend to be smaller for the species. Brown bears have short tails compared to other bear species. Conversely, their claws are massive and strong. Their strength is estimated to be 2.5 to 5 times that of a human. Although they were called brown bears, they were not fully brown in most cases. Some might be reddish with silvery tips, and some might be yellowish-brown. Brown bears are omnivores, which means they eat almost anything nutritious. They often dig down for foods like bulbs, roots, tubers, seeds, grains, and some underground animals. They literally eat anything. Other examples would be fish, carrions, insects, leaves, sedges, mosses, nuts, fruits, berries, moose, mountain sheep, or goats. Oddly, mushrooms are one of their option. Number 7. American black bear. American black bear is a medium-sized bear that is only found in North America. It is the most numerous bear species on the continent, estimated to be twice of other 2 bear species in North America. American black bears are weighed between 39 to 409 kilograms. Their claws are short and rounded, but they have larger paws than other species. They are usually colored in black, but some of them are lighter in color, being more often brown. They might withal be creamy white or bluish-gray in some coastal regions. American black bears normally reside in heavily forested locations, but will venture out of the woods for finding food. Unsurprisingly, those Americans are omnivores. Unlike brown bears, American brown bears dig down lesser. Salmon, carrion, insects, plants, nuts, and honey are some of the foods they consume. During the autumn season, American black bear may also plunder the nut caches of tree squirrels. Number 6. Asiatic black bear. Asiatic black bears are medium-sized bear species which is native to Asia, living in tropical forest. They are known as Asian black bear and moon bear as well. They are one of the threatened species due to deforestation and poaching for traditional medicine. Their weight falls around 40 to 200 kilograms. Asiatic black bears have black fur, a light brown muzzle, and a distinct V-shaped white patch on the chest. Likewise, they are powerful swimmers and climbers. Their short claws have enabled them to climb trees excellently. They could even walk upright for over a quarter mile and attack enemies while standing up. Asiatic black bears are another omnivorous bear species, though they are primarily vegetarians. They feed during the day, and sometimes hunt in the night during autumn. Asiatic black bears are also known to eat any accessible food source, which is similar to the previous 2 species. When there is nothing to eat, they will strip the bark off of trees in order to find something nutritious. Their keen sense of smell allow them to detect grubs and other insects up to 1 meter underground. Their normal diet consists of fruits, roots, and tubers, as well as carrions and mammals. Additionally, it has been recorded that they eat buffaloes by breaking their neck. Little fun fact, they are known to eat 160 different tree-borne fruits in Thailand. Number 5. Sun bear. Sun bear is the smallest and threatened bear species and inhabits in Southeast Asia's tropical rainforests, weighing at 27 to 65 kilograms. Its other name might be Malay bear, dog bear, or honey bear. Sun bears get their name from the characteristic U-shaped orange to cream-colored chest patch, and they are black in color. But keep in mind that not each sun bears are having the patch. These bears have large paws and strongly curved claws, but they are still capable of climbing. Sun bears like trees, they sleep and sunbathe in it at heights from 2 to 7 meters. Relatively, they are pretty active at night. They don't hibernate, possibly because they live in tropical areas and are not lacking food. Sun bears have extended tongues which help them to eat insects and honey easily. They are omnivorous bears, and their main foods are worms and bees. Fruits are also eaten when available, so is some tiny mammals. Lastly, they have an interesting walking style. They have their all four legs turned in while walking. Number 4. Sloth bear. Sloth bear is an ant-eating bear species that is threatened and native to India subcontinent. It has been called labiated bear because of its long lower lip and palate used for sucking up insects. They are around 55 to 192 kilograms. Sloth bears have long shaggy fur and a mane around their face. They are completely black, except for the Y-shaped milky brown mark on some of them's chest. This feature is also present in sun bears and Asiatic black bears. It's assumed to be a threat show as all three species are sympatric with tigers. Sloth bear has huge feet, long sickle-shaped claws. Apart from that, it has body that is lankier than brown and Asiatic black bear. Although its body structure is a bit awkward, a sloth bear still runs faster than a human. Its sense of smell is well developed, but its sight and hearing are poor. In addition, it is an excellent climber. Sloth bears are the last omnivorous bear species on the list, but they eat more insect-based food. During the day they sleep in caves. They hunt in the forest during the night contrarily. Their diet includes leaves, honey, flowers, fruits, insects, sometimes sugar canes and corns. They will be more likely to eat fruits when fruits are more common. They love termites or bee nests. They will do everything for getting them. When raiding termite nests, they will claw off the nest and start vacuuming the termites by putting in their snout. Number 3. Spectacled bear. Spectacled bear is a medium-sized bear and is the only bear species living in South America. By living near the Andes Mountains, it is also known as the Andean bear or mountain bear. This species is also threatened due to habitat loss. Spectacled bears can grow from 35 to 200 kilograms. Their color may vary from black to reddish-brown. Every spectacled bear has a unique pattern of white markings on the fur that covers its head, neck, and chest. There is no two spectacled bears that look the same. Spectacled bears have a short tail that is often hidden by their fur. They also have sharp, long claws, and their front legs are longer than their back ones. These two features help these bears to climb high into the trees. Spectacled bears spend a lot of time relaxing on trees. They even create a platform nest on it. As long as they have access to food throughout the year, they don't hibernate and remain active both during the day and at night. Besides giant pandas, spectacled bears are probably the most herbivorous bear species. They eat mosses, cacti, orchids, bamboos, honey, tree woods, palms, small mammals, birds, and insects. Spectacled bears have been known to raid farmers' crops like maize, which often results in the bears being shot, but they rarely touch livestock. Number 2. Giant panda. Giant panda is a threatened bear species unique to south-central China. The giant in the name is sometimes used to distinguish it from the red panda. A giant panda's mass is among 85 to 125 kilograms. With its distinctive black and white coat, panda is adored by the world and considered a national treasure in China. Giant panda actually has a subspecies called Qinling panda. The Qinling pandas can only be found in the Qinling Mountains in China. They are notably differentiated from their white and brown furs. These brown pandas are very rare. Only 200 to 300 of them are believed to exist in the wild. The type of habitat, diet, and behavior of these bears are identical to the giant panda. Giant pandas don't hibernate, and they don't build permanent dens. They usually take shelter in trees and caves. Surprisingly, they are good at climbing and swimming. Giant pandas have a very limited amount of energy. They don't travel much, and when they do, it's usually foraging for food. They can spend 10 to 12 hours a day for feeding. Giant pandas are herbivores, but fish, meats, and eggs are in their option when available. Apparently, bamboo is the only main source of food for pandas, 99% most of the time. Even though bamboos have very low nutrition, they are still available all year round. Number 1. Polar bear. Polar bear is a hypercarnivorous bear whose native range lies widely within the Arctic Circle. It is currently the largest bear species, as well as the largest land carnivore. Polar bear's average mass would be 150 to 800 kilograms. Interestingly, it is the sister species of brown bear but evolved despite the environment. The polar bear is listed as a threatened species owing to predicted habitat loss due to climate change. In appearance, a polar bear looks like a brown bear without the shoulder hump. Generally, polar bear has a white appearance, but it can be yellowish in the summer, or may even appear brown or gray. Polar bear's skin is actually black, and the fur is clear, lacking in pigment. While all bears are short-tailed, the polar bear's tail is relatively the shortest amongst the living bears. Polar bears are excellent swimmers. They often swim for days. In fact, a female polar bear was recorded for swimming 9 days without stopping. Plus, their broad paws provide excellent paddles while swimming. And their large furry feet and short stocky claws also give them good traction on ice. Polar bears are stealth hunters. They often camp and stalk on their prey by crouching and staying out of sight. Moreover, they dive and swim through ice cracks to reach their prey. Polar bears' primary prey are ringed seals. Others would be seals, walruses, seabirds and eggs, fish and whale carrions. It's noted that they will eat vegetables during the summer. These bears often leave a kill after eating only the animal fats. Those high caloric values of fats are important for them to store energy when there is out of food. Alright, thanks for staying till the end. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe or maybe open the notification bell. And also let me know what would you like to see next under the comments section below. You have done well since Monday. Now let's have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned.